Once again, I don't want to get out of this car, but I'm thinking now as a parent, this person done something to me and I'm dead, left the baby without a father.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't getting out no fucking car. You have to put 37 motherfucking rounds through my fucking head before I hop out that car, but I'm beating your ass.
Trusting the mother to give enough time to take the baby was a dangerous decision, since in this case, he didn't. Luckily, Gabriel managed to unbuckle the baby in time, but if the seat had been more complicated, the mother might have driven away before he could do it, although Gabriel tried to add some precaution.
So I tried to turn the car off and take the key to make sure he didn't leave, but he said don't do that. So I just tried to reason with him and make sure that he wasn't going to drive away.
But the other contenders were going to be challenged as well.
Every time there's a baby involved, I think it raises everybody's stress level. Feel some responsibility, even to this little plastic baby. Like if you mess up, it's not just you getting hurt. I open my door and get out, get some distance from the blade. Again, guy with the knife, I don't trust you. Give the key. Put the key out. Now nobody's going nowhere. Give the key.
Good shit.
Nathan's decision to make distance and then kick the attacker from a better position was a great strategy.
Me and my baby son were in the car. His name is Goku. We got assaulted. I would definitely give him the car, but the baby makes it the X Factor.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have pump fake. See, I'm in America. I'm in Georgia. You all get out of the car. I'm gonna go to get out that car, and as soon as I'm like out the car, you try to get in that driver's seat. That 10 mil is gonna work your dumb ass. That 10 mil finna spank you. All I gotta do is tap your shit in the head one time. I'm like, hey, y'all, all our ears are gonna be ringing me and the kid, but your brain's gonna be scattered. And I know how to fight. I'm small enough to maneuver in my car. I got an SUV. That's more than enough room. I can hop to the next scene and spank your ass with these hands if I have to. So you might get stabbed. Ain't no telling what I'll be riding with. You gonna stab me? I'm gonna gut your dumb ass. Your gut's gonna be in your lap. I'm gonna get stabbed wherever. Guess who ain't getting that car? Your goofy ass.
And then it was time for former Special Forces soldier Randy.
Oh, I want to see what's his name? Nick Irving do this. Oh my god, Nick Irving will be the shit. I think he put the knife.
Randy got stabbed at the beginning. His wound was non-lethal, and since both Willis and Randy
that would have been lethal. I ain't gonna lie, that should have twisted dude guts up or some shit.
This car scenario, Randy then also decided to do some special tactics. But before jiu-jitsu competitor Josh could make his attempt, he had to face another challenge.
It's a nice rash guard.
Oh, you too.
It's kind of my color, but you're so personalized, or yeah, is that like a nickname?
It is, yeah.
None of those letters are your actual name.
That's true. It is a nickname. I go by Kevin sometimes.
Like on Grindr, or
it's more of like a pseudonym. Yep.
But then once things were cleared with Master Ken, it was time for Josh to enter the car.
Suddenly I'm told I have a baby in the back seat, and this is the first scenario that actually makes me nervous. Like, I hadn't been nervous in any scenarios up until this point, but something about having a baby back there.
I like this show.
Realize that, like,
anybody else watch this?
To escalate the situation, it could result in the baby.
It's called,
being
what's it called?
Or the baby being taken.
The USDC. Different self-defense scenarios and stuff like that.
And doing whatever I can to just slow everything down. I'm leaving the driver's side door open. As I'm keeping the door open in case I need to get back in there, I'm like opening the back seat.
Due to safety reasons, the driver didn't drive off, and while Josh's idea to offer money as a bargain and opening the back door while still communicating were great ideas, the car would have likely driven off before he managed to unbuckle the baby, although being nervous could have impacted Josh's decision-making process.
Her name is Margarita. That one actually kind of made me nervous. This is the first time I've been nervous in a challenge. It's not only me that I had to like think about in this scenario now. I wanted to fight the guy, but if I fight him and I get stabbed, then I can't protect the baby.
And then before we move on to the final car scenario, there was the final contender left, self-defense practitioner and former rugby player, Adrian.
Hey, do anybody else watch these type of shows, or what y'all like to watch? I don't know. That's not me. Somebody just randomly opened my car door. I'm not throwing my hands up. I'm not throwing my hands in the air.
Although Adrian managed to force the knife out of the attacker's hand and displayed some great headbutts at the start of the fight, he got cut by the knife multiple times, risking bleeding out. But Adrian didn't even consider de-escalation as an option.
At the moment that I knew that there was a baby in the car, it changes something for me instantly. I knew straight away I wasn't going to get out of that car.
And now it is time to find out how Master Ken handles this situation.
Get out now. Get out. I need your car. Yes, of course. Just one thing. Please don't hurt my baby. What baby?
You're so stupid.
They grow up so fast.
He is special.
The contenders were ready for the third scenario, but before that, there was an additional secret challenge that they faced without even knowing about it.
In self-defense, one of the key skills is environmental awareness. That is, recognizing a threat before it becomes dangerous, knowing your escape routes, noticing potential improvised weapons, and so much more. So, to test the contenders' awareness skills, I invited them to a restaurant where a series of events were planned, but all they knew was that they were simply going to eat lunch.
But before that happened, despite the fact that all the contenders came from different parts of the world, they had no issues taking out money for the restaurant, as they all had a Revolut account connected to a Revolut card, which offers fee-free ATM withdrawals in foreign countries. Revolut, the main sponsor of the Ultimate Self-Defense Championship, is a digital financing app that has tons of super convenient features, such as holding and exchanging money instantly in 35 currencies.
I don't really care about that.
None of the contenders seemed to notice the stranger walking in the first time. So the second time he entered, he left his back by the bar, just in front of the contenders. But still, no one seemed to have noticed. So for the third time, I intentionally left my phone on the same bar, which in a few moments, the stranger stole. But the contenders still didn't see anything. So it was time to proceed to the next stage.
Really test?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Your wish has come true.
Our new film, Obsession, is now available to watch at home. With exclusive
I gotta find something to do in between commercials.
Weird how you two are dating all this.
Favorite YouTube channel that y'all watch right now?
Oh, you're cool.
If you can't give like a top 3 answer.
What would you wish for?
You're shopping with blinders on. It's a meat gold mine over there.
Okay, then what's your video?
I want some meta glasses.
Once they left the restaurant, the contenders were given a series of questions,
such as where were the main exits? Did you notice any security cameras? What objects could be used as implied weapons? And did anyone act strangely or out of place? And most contenders didn't notice much.
So secret launch, or just what I would call launch, just when you scammed us again. Okay, add my back to the place. I say we were kind of busy, like.
I don't like put my back to the door or the windows.
We really wasn't paying attention too much, other than the food.
Come on, let's go first. This one's hard because I don't know almost everybody here, and there's a lot. Like half of us are weird and acting out of place.
Although former Special Forces soldier Randy did have a bit of an advantage.
Yeah, I feel whenever I'm into a new environment, I do a quick scan of the environment. And it's funny because you gave us the sheet to fill it afterwards. I never actually went to the washroom, which normally I do. Normally I'll find my seat and then I go to the washroom and it just scan, where my outlets are. But what had happened is when we entered, there was somebody in front of me that had came out of the washroom. So I knew there was an exit there because I watched them walk out. That's just a natural way that I kind of live when I'm out with my family and stuff. I do the exact same thing if we go to a restaurant. And I think it's probably a good practice for a lot of people, especially if you're in an environment that you're not familiar with.
Yeah.
Then it was time to reveal the big twist.
With one of our team members, he was at the bar 5 or 6 times. He was walking past the windows, looking through the windows. No more edits, right? He had a scuffle with the bartender twice, and she came to me and he's like, "They don't see anything." I'm like, "Do something again." He brought his bag and put it close to you guys and left it and went outside. And then, okay, I'm gonna put my phone on the bar and I'm gonna leave it there, and you go and you steal it.
That's on you, buddy.
Yet what mattered the most was that everyone was reminded of the importance of scanning their environment, a key self-defense skill that they were soon going to apply in the next and final car scenario. Before we get to the road rage, I have some exciting news. Since the upcoming US Senate retreat got
Shh, out there.
I'm loving it. I didn't have any expectations, but it's exceeding it.
I don't have any actual training, but I would like to do that.
The entire time you will be living at a high-end hotel with free daily meals prepared by a famous chef and daily access to pools and saunas to make sure you recover between the training and challenges. Worried that it's going to be too intense for you? There's nothing to worry about. During each challenge, you can choose the level of intensity. So if you're a beginner, you can try the challenges out in a safe way. And if you're an experienced practitioner wanting more, you can really push yourself. There are limited spaces available, so register now at esdchampionship.com/retreat. Early bird price available until the end.
Oh, I gotta try that. That might be my 32nd birthday present right there. Take my family there. Ooh.
Situation. All they were told was that the accident was their fault and that they had a weapon that they could access and a permit to use it.
I was in the Army. I grew up hunting. I've been to the range countless times.
Hey, I gotta try that. This is gonna be crazy.
I feel very comfortable.
Yo, man, what the f***? It's my new car. Yo, what you doing? You lying or what? What the f***, man? Now, you like it? Huh? Huh? What's good? What's good now? What's up with you? What's up, huh? Huh? You good now? You good now? You good now? Huh? What's going on? Oh, man. Get down. Get on the ground. Okay. Okay. Get on the ground. Get on your knees. I'm good. You on your knees. I'm good. Go. Get down. Get down. Hey, I'm good. I'm good.
When he presents himself as a potential deadly threat, I decide to just try to control the situation and de-escalate it. And I actually take the bat and I think I threw it under the car.
Get down. Get down. On your knees. On your knees. Face down. Face down. Face down. Face down. Oh.
Josh did a number of things well, including keeping a safe distance and clearly instructing the other driver without escalating the situation. Yet there was one solution which was even better that Josh didn't consider. But perhaps the next contender will discover it.
This guy definitely got some anger issues. Like for me, that's a deadly weapon, deadly force. Listen. Get back in the car. Put it down.
Let's go. Let's go like the man. Come here.
I don't know.
What's up with you, huh?
Nathan made the right choice by driving away, a decision that the judge and on-site expert Mr. X also recommended.
Road rage is a common thing. You face it every day. If you can,
I don't think you should drive away because they already said in this scenario the accident is your fault, but the guy you got an accident with is just hostile. So you shouldn't drive away. I don't think. I think you should have your gun ready just in case and call the cops. Like, oh, accident happened, but this guy's going crazy. He got a bat now. Like he's getting irate. Don't say crazy. Like don't make him seem too crazy.
Well, both Nathan and Gabriel made
I
the
think,
best decision
you know,
in this scenario. One aspect of the
but keep your
goal
distance with your gun.
martial artist, Gabriel, super
I wouldn't show my gun unless I'm going to actually put his ass in the dirt though.
Situation. No car, like a decision. When you have a you just go for some curious what guys will see. But with 4 contenders still to go, the question was whether they would too follow the same decision.
Car crash. Ooh, I like the car crash. As soon as the blindfold comes off, I see the key in the center console. It's like, well, that's mine now. So I grab it.
The role player gets out of the vehicle and he's armed with a baseball bat and he's losing his mind.
You're good now. As soon as a guy takes his shirt off, we've got problems. Especially when you got a body like that, you can't just flaunt that kind of thing.
Put the fucking shirt back on. You look like an idiot. You look like a chair.
He's obviously got his nipples out with bad intention. Put those things away, and we can talk.
Okay, there's a force multiplier and I have a permit, so legally I'm allowed to have it. How is it used? Different.
You want to settle down? You want to settle down?
Quickly check his vehicle, not knowing if there's other people in that vehicle, if there's weapons present.
Randy checks the car off the attacker if there are friends or other attackers. This was very realistic and very professional.
Say that. I'll get the police here and we'll sort this all out.
Randy ended the scenario by calling the police. And Seth?
I got a problem here with the man. We got into an accident. He's kicking cars and he's yelling.
And then Phyllis and Adrian were the last contenders left.
I like those two that just went. I like those two.
Then he just I'm like this, and he was like,
You hit my fucking car with a bat.
You're going to go for me? I'm going to put you in order. I'm good.
I'm saying this. You got to call the cops, especially if they said you're at fault in the accident.
I was surprised that every single contender used the weapon. So I really want to ask you guys about the final scenario because me and Rantham, we had a debate whether we put it in. It was like betting that not everyone is going to use it.
Well, you can bash somebody's head in with a baseball bat. Like, that's a deadly weapon. You meet that with reasonable force. I'm not going to try to go empty-handed. I don't know what his intentions are with the baseball bat.
Yeah, his intentions were pretty clear when he smashed the vehicle. As I got out personally, I got to put my hands up and say, yeah, it's my fault. And he still smashed away. That baseball bat could then go from the car to my head. What triggered me to be able to use this right before the scenario started, you said I have a permit for it. Had you not said that, I may have hesitated.
I don't like it that much. Just I think it's too much power without training. Somebody who doesn't have training can kill me. With all my trainings, I've never liked them. For me, they're just like I want away from the car. And once you got to step away, then it's like I don't need to point it at them anymore.
What I saw that was cool, you used them as a de-escalation tool. You guys did all really good job.
And then it was time for Master Ken.
What the man? Are you blind? You blind? You don't see me, huh? You have license. You have driving license, huh? You have it, huh? Come with me now. Come. Huh? It's good? Good, huh? Is it good? Good, huh? You want some? Huh?
yes, it's good.
Huh? Huh?
Yes,
Huh?
it's good.
One
It's
more?
good.
Huh?
Yes,
It's good, yeah. Huh?
Okay, get that energy. The car is your enemy. The car, not me. Not me.
Huh?
I am not your enemy.
Yeah, the car's here.
It's okay. Go.
Wow. Why?
It is just the car. It is not me.
You good?
Calm. Yes, breathe. Breathe. It's okay.
Whew.
I like your bat.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a nice bat. Is it custom made?
Yeah, it's lighter than the cat.
May I see?
Yeah, but be careful.
Why?
Because it's expensive, very expensive.
Athlete's foot is a fungus on the
They're
skin.
special.
Help treat and prevent it with daily use of odor eater spray powder.
Oh my! I still haven't found my damn thing.
This summer,
Florida residents can
I can't remember what time I was supposed to be going to the dentist today. Shit.
Park to Park promo ticket to Universal Studios Florida and Universal Islands of Adventure. Restrictions apply. Get details.
I'll go find the card. Hold on. Oh, y'all watch that while I go look for the card real quick. I don't remember the time. Oh boy. Is it right? I have no idea what time we're going. Interesting. Oh, I found it, I think. Oh, I gotta be there at 12 o'clock. Oh, we're fine then. We got, what time is it? It's like 6:30.
All right, now what I did there is what I call re-escalation. If you're going to de-escalate a situation, it is then important to re-escalate it. Your opponent is most vulnerable once they think the conflict is over. You ever in a road rage situation, de-escalate, then re-escalate. Then, as always, remember to restart back rolling.
The scores for this challenge were soon going to be revealed, but before that, since the sun was out, the contenders decided to also take the guns out. And then once the essential picture was taken, it was time to reveal everyone's scores. While Josh made many good decisions, he was the only person who didn't survive the first scenario, dropping his score significantly and leaving him in last place.
Oh, Shane ain't been there for 3 things.
Well in this challenge, but since the other contenders made more good decisions, he was still left with 3 points. And while Nathan had a good performance, he also didn't do enough to get the higher score, receiving 4 points. Adrian and Seth were very close to the top performers, but they fell just a bit short and received 5 and 6 points, while Venus finally broke his curse of receiving low scores and got 7 points. And then, for surviving all 3 rounds and making the greatest number of unique and good self-defense decisions, Randy received the highest
10?
score
Oh, 8.
of 8 points, pushing him to the 3rd place for the first time. But then, with only 2 challenges left, it will all come down to the contenders' endurance, as next, they will face one of the hardest physical and mental tests of their life.
Oh, that seems fun, being tied up and gotta escape. Being jumped. I always wanted to be jumped. I don't know why. Next episode. Well, all the episodes should be out. What's on a channel?
Smells like fresh produce. Delivered daily.
It's an old.
The neurologist called me and said,
I don't know. I want to try like a jumping scenario like they was doing. Oh, let's do this. 1 soldier versus 5 attackers. Oh yeah. Also, they got a resort you can go to and try this now. I want to do that.
Special forces soldier, a UFC fighter, kickboxing world champion, and more. And I put them in various self-defense scenarios, such as a home invasion, road trade,
And a nightclub attack. You could learn from their good and bad decisions and find out who will become the ultimate.
Imagine getting jumped. Yeah, that shit sound kind of low key fun. I don't know where the resort is, but I want to go. They should add average guy with like basic, just life surviving knowledge. I don't know if I'm going to Lithuania though.
And its share of fighting. Where this time, 8 martial artists will face some of the most demanding self-defense challenges ever created. But before the first challenge begins, the contenders were about to meet each other for the first time.
Oh, this is the very first episode. How everybody doing? What's up? What's up? How's it going? Just watching some Ultimate Self-Defense Championship on YouTube and chilling, and I'm not gonna go to sleep because I got a dentist appointment in like 5 hours, so I'm just gonna stay up. Probably shouldn't go to eat this chocolate cake right now, but that motherfucker is good. I'll just brush my teeth a little extra flossing too before I go. This cake is good. And my phone on 35. Thank you, bad. Let me see if it's gonna charge because it was charging earlier. Well,
martial arts for 23
stop.
years now. And also,
Hold on.
I'm working as a teacher in a school, physical education teacher and geography teacher.
Oh my god, hold on. Let me plug the charger up and I'm in front of TV. There you go.
This is the bell.
It is.
Little did the contenders know, though, going to face the first challenge together. Back to the game first. You're going to be at least a little team.
What the fuck is not charging?
Another fighter. I thought everybody would just do really well on it because you fight.
Challenge and I got him my stats. Multiple world champs was like, wow, I thought.
You're being
Yet the contenders were out that for the first challenge, no. Going to be the first challenge of the championship is the Great Escape, where teams of 2 contenders have to run away from 5 armed attackers, putting in question a very common self-defense myth. Many people like to say that running away is the best self-defense. Yet running away is not as simple as you think. What if you're with your child? What if you're in an unfamiliar environment where you don't know the exit?
What if they're just faster than you?
And in a moment, we'll test to see if our contenders have the skill. In this challenge, they will start at a 20 meters distance from the attacker. And as soon as the alarm goes off, the contenders will have to make their way through an abandoned hostel full of rooms, corridors, and few exits, forcing the contenders to find a viable escape route without fighting back, as this is a test of escaping skill. If the contenders are hit by a weapon, they're out. And their only way to win the challenge is to reach the forest on the other side of the building, representing a safe getaway point where they would have the highest chance of losing their attacker. Yet even though this challenge is a simulated one, the tension was high.
Looking back, you guys have weapons. I thought we were just going to be defending some knives or something. I got 5 guys behind me. That one got my heart rate going the most.
We're running around that, but some probably going to probably around the corner.
Okay, guys, get ready. 3, 2, 1.
Started like running into the gutter, and I bumped into the wall like, oh, what are we doing? And they turned around, the guys were there, and the guys started leading us to the ranches and baseball bags.
Both contenders were caught and hit by weapons in less than 10 seconds.
That one running definitely got the adrenaline pumping and that fear, which I've never experienced. I've never had anybody chase me before with that mindset. Like, oh, if I get hit, I would die. So that was crazy.
We lost the challenge being the best striker in that particular like season, but yeah. I ran to the left side and like, no, it was so dark. No, I saw this on the turbo like I can't.
But now the question was whether the next two contenders would manage to escape.
I want to do something like this. This seems so fun.
Who are you?
An American sumo wrestler.
Oh, it's time again. See you in the corner.
I'm back. I'm Seth. This is my second time back here at the USDC. The first time I lost in an agonizing fashion, which saddens me for a long time, and then eventually lit a fire under me. With 2 national sumo championships under my belt, a 4th down in karate, I've got a judo green belt on me now. I'm ready to win.
Oh god!
Holy smokes.
You're so bright.
Yeah, you have to like keep me out of it.
Okay, let's introduce you to the other guys. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's fun, right? Yeah, we get fun. Eunice, the Kudo guys. Nice to meet you. And this time, in addition, we have a second, first loser and second winner.
And then it was time for Seth to meet his partner for the first challenge.
Oh, the military guy. Canada. I like his little intro. That's hard.
I'm Randy, run a business called Direct Action Combat Performance. Prior to that, I served 21 years in the Canadian Armed Forces, 16 of those years with the Canadian Special Forces. I was part of 8 operational deployments. One was in Bosnia in 2001, combat operation in Afghanistan in 2002, domestic response operation in Canada in 2003, Afghanistan in 2008, and 2009, 2010, and 2013. And while I was with the Special Forces, I also fought professionally in mixed martial arts.
Randy.
God damn, that wasn't a lot.
Championship. Thank you. Welcome to Lithuania. You guys can say hi.
Randy, nice to meet you. Hey, what's up? Seth. That's Randy.
Hey, bro.
Nice to meet you guys.
This is the lineup. We already have half of you guys. Any thoughts about who's your competition?
Probably each and every one of them at one point or another.
Yet whether Randy and Seth will be able to get ahead of their competition in the first challenge, we'll find out in a moment.
I currently have a groin injury, so I can't really run. Randy is definitely smaller and faster than I am, so my first thought was you go first, and hopefully when they catch up to me, I'll kind of blockade them, and then I'll just keep them from getting to you. You make it. And once that bell started going, they were not scared now.
Like, I'm scared for a while.
While both contenders also learned valuable lessons.
Don't trust random motherfuckers that said he gonna help you.
And the guys are trying to focus too much on moving my feet, and the guy suddenly came out of the corner. And
Learn your break balls. I landed exactly when we practice break ball. I can't do like, why do you do this? I never fall like this. I just did it.
Yet while the second team did better than the first one, it's time to find out if the next team will be able to surpass them.
Ooh, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 has been downloaded, guys. We're playing that later on today. I'm most likely gonna try to fly through the story and then do some multiplayer zombies and stuff like that. Him, I believe him and the other military guy is my two favorites so far. From what I've seen in the one episode. I like him with his haircut. Wait, is it him? I thought the guy had a long hair that had a haircut. And this is the first episode.
What do you want from me? Oh, yeah, is that it? What are my options?
And by the way, you can summon the ultimate self-defense check.
I want to do the ultimate self-defense championship. That shit looks so fun. Like they need an average guy in it.
I've been doing martial arts my whole life.
Having the group of people, a military, UFC, sumo wrestler, a jiu-jitsu fighter, a boxer, then they need that an average guy that that probably like works out on a regular or like somewhat to be the medium. To okay, like all these people that got training, this is what they do. This is what the base average guy can kind of do compared to them. He's gonna learn stuff, but then everybody's gonna say, "Okay, I'm a regular dude. I don't have all this military jiu-jitsu training." This is how I can stand up if this happened to me. It's most likely gonna happen to an average person, not a military trained, jiu-jitsu trained professional fighter. It's most likely stuff like this: getting jumped, getting carjacked, getting robbed, stuff like that. A bar fight is gonna happen most likely to some regular guy that probably had a couple of fist fights. If that. That's what they need to add into their team. Just add a regular guy in. And I would love to be that regular guy. 31, 5'8", 144 pounds of immortality. I'm excellence on top of excellence on top of that chocolate.
Listen, honey, we need to talk about my favorite lift. Clinic Plug Honey. It's everyone.
I'm telling you, man, they add a regular guy in it, it would be even better. They need that the average Joe. They have no professional training. Everything I did, I like self-taught, self-trained myself in combat, shooting, and whatever. Like or from experiences getting in fights.
Probably Seth. You already have 2 points, Seth. Do I get points for that? Of course, yeah. I give you points. No? Oh, my belt. Okay. Ah, there we go. We got another one. Then there's. I probably shouldn't have even made the second and perfect medal because you're like.
Sometimes they have the trophy they give you, and then they have the like backup one. Like, oh, here's we call it the loser trophy. If I lose and they give me a trophy, I get that. No, it does not come back with me.
I made it for no reason. And then Shane was about to find out who his teammate for the first challenge was.
Oh, him. That's him. I kind of liked him that last thing.
See you there, boys.
I'm Adrian, Operations Supervisor in a warehouse here in Sydney. I've been training martial arts combatives at Western Combatives for the last 5 years with Jeff Phillips.
See, he's probably the closest thing to average guy.
What do you know me as the rugby guy? As I tackled Sensei Seth in season 1. I'm also the winner of the World of Self-Defense Challenge, which is a spin-off show that Jeff Phillips ran. Played rugby, that's something I used to do, but now I'm focusing more on martial arts than anything else.
Welcome to the Duncan Championship. We've been enemies with us.
Yes, we have.
Not only us, also there's these guys and one specific guy you know very well. Oh, look out, look out!
I really hope that it was going to be Adrian. He's my rival, but like in a good way. He is strong, fast. I think he's the one that flips the switch the best. Like, I love Adrian. Adrian's the best.
This guy. We had each other rough and tumble. That was also like in different roles. What's your feeling now being in the same competition?
When you're an attacker, you know what's coming, so you're a bit more relaxed. This time you've got the anxiety that comes in with the unknown. It's definitely something I'm looking forward to. So.
But whether Adrian's enthusiasm will remain after the first challenge, we'll find out now.
Wait, who's his partner again? Oh yeah, the guy that was. Oh yeah. The guy that got cornered in the parking garage.
have a game plan because we didn't know how many rooms there were going to be.
There's like 5 or 6 guys behind us. They are looking like they're feral dogs ready to just unleash havoc on everybody. And we're thinking, man, this is insane, but let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
I wouldn't even mind just being an attacker. I think an attacker would be fun too.
Feel something on my back. It's like hitting me, but I know he has a knife, so he's stabbing me. I turned around. I got a 2-on-1 control. That's where I had my final stand in that challenge.
I got to the forest line, the safe zone, and when I turned around, I saw a guy with a baseball bat coming at me, a hammer and a wrench as well. I thought, well, if they're still coming at me, I'll jump back in and defend myself as opposed to getting attacked.
He beat him up.
Although there was not supposed to be any fighting, since Adrian stopped a few meters before the tree line, the attackers presumed he didn't make it and continued to attack. Yet Adrian was not willing to go out without a fight.
It just comes down to my mentality of never giving up. You can be in a safe zone. It doesn't mean that people are going to recognize that and essentially stop attacking you. So just keep going until I saw them stop.
This turned out into an all-out brawl. Yet despite the confusion and an epic last stand, Adrian was assessed to have reached the forest in time, counting it as a successful escape, making Adrian the second person to win the challenge. Meanwhile, Shane wasn't as fortunate, as he got caught by a knife attacker earlier on.
I should have kept running. I know I should have kept running because the goal was right there. We could have joined the fight together because Adrian started fighting all those guys, but I turned around. Lesson is, keep running. If 5 guys are behind you and they've got weapons, your instinct may be to turn and fight, but now you're going to have to deal with 3 or 4 of them at once.
And now with one team having lost and 2 having a winner, it's time to find out if the final team will manage to succeed.
Come in.
It seems that the next contender wasn't sure he's not going to get surprise attacked, given the unexpected nature of the show, so he waited for assurance.
Come in. You're safe. I promise. I'll get it.
That tattoo on his chest is a no.
Do you know what this is? No. You have been selected to showcase your martial arts skills at the Ultimate Self-Defense Championship. But it says Kevin Lee on here. I mean, we are both jiu-jitsu YouTubers. I guess I could see how they would mix that up. Do you think I should just go anyway? I mean, I guess you two look pretty similar. That's true. What's up? I'm Josh Beam. I'm a BJJ purple belt. At one point, I was #1 in the world in my division and top 10 highest spenders for IBJJF entry fees. I was also active duty military back in 2012 during Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan. Whoa.
Oh, he did a lot. He's only 32.
You're safe. Can I get it?
Yeah. Good to see you. I'm just being a little cautious here, but I see everybody so far is smiling.
Please have a chance to say hi to the guys.
Randy, I'm Josh. It's nice to meet you. Shane.
It's only 6:50. I got time.
You're gonna be here like a month ago.
Yeah, no, I had no idea. Yeah.
Originally, Josh wasn't supposed to be part of the championship. Venture Master Kevin Lee was set to be in his place. But when Kevin got injured before the championship, Josh agreed to take his place at the last moment. And since he was a last-minute replacement, he was given Rantong's rash card from last year.
The thoughts about your competition? We have one more person missing. Already have most of the guys. Anyone you're worried about?
I'm usually concerned about the bigger people. Just not
But the next contender can change the situation completely.
Well, yo, I see it again.
Las Vegas.
Nathan Levy, you have been invited to defend your title as the ultimate self-defense champion. Please confirm your participation by signing under your name below.
Why does it sound like that in the room? My signature is fucking horrible.
Ultimate self-defense season 2 champion, professional MMA fighter from Israel, ex-UFC fighter, and I'm excited about season 3 coming right up.
Please come and get to say hi to all the other guys.
How you doing? Nice to meet you. What's up? Good to see you. What's up, man? Nice to see you.
Any thoughts about your competition?
Yeah, any thoughts? Gabriel got a pretty scary skill set. And Sensei said, might be a good challenge. I'm excited about everything leveling up, and I'm super excited about the competitor level going up.
The final touch, this is belt. It's the same model I thought.
Alright, gonna end up in the same place.
Yet we're about to find out if Nathan will really manage to defend the belt from a much higher level of competition this year.
So I did feel like I was kind of coming on the show as an underdog, and when I found out that I was going to be Natan's teammate, he was understandably a bit dubious. I have video of this too, by the way.
Yeah. When did Randy go?
Just how
I realized I was going to be with Josh for this challenge. My first thought is like, I don't know Josh yet. I know he's the smallest guy on the team. I feel like I already started with like bad luck, repeating itself from last season when I got last in the first challenge, and I had a bad feeling it was going to go down the same way.
But the two contenders were not ready to give up just yet.
Me and Natan made a plan. We were like, okay, when we run into the building,
You're going to go to the right, I'm going to go to the left.
whoever sees a path first,
Turns to the other, and we run together.
3, 2, 1.
I hesitate for half a second. Felt like I pressed on the video game like start game over. What is going on here? Yeah, we hesitated for 1 second. That's it. Like, one hesitation is done.
yeah.
In my mind, I'm telling myself, hey, this is the way UFC works. You pick up on the first day, and then you play catch up. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to catch up on this.
Nathan was eliminated on the first turn, while Jiu-Jitsu purple belt Josh got hit almost immediately after.
Looking back at it, I saw that there was some sort of gate or something that we could potentially climb over, and my initial strategy was going to be to just go straight and jump over that thing. In hindsight, that would have been the right strategy. This thing of sort of like reevaluating our choices after each scenario would become a huge pattern throughout the rest of the season, because you have a split second to make these decisions, and if you make the wrong decision, the entire thing goes to shit.
The fourth team didn't manage to surpass the other three teams, but unbeknownst to the contenders, there was another secret.
Appreciate all the likes
Going to make an end.
and comments.
One of the most common requests we got from Season 1 and Season 2 escape challenges was to invite parkour experts to see how much better they would do at escaping from attackers. So I decided to call them.
My name is Gediminas, my name is Haroldas, and we are from Lithuanian Parkour Association and from 360 Arena.
Gediminas is also the Lithuanian champion of Chase Stack, a competition where parkour experts try to catch each other in an obstacle course, while Haroldas is one of the pioneers of tricking in Lithuania and the COO of 360 Arena, the biggest parkour and entertainment venue in the country.
How do you think you will perform?
I think I'm going to reach the end goal.
How about you? How do you feel?
It's not amazing. I can't wait for the learning.
3, 2, 1.
The boys is moving.
I'm genuinely surprised and impressed. I was dead sure they're gonna die the same way. Honestly, I did not expect them to make it. I thought it would be like a expectation versus reality. It was the expectation. That was like the expectation versus the reality. Yeah. And even the attackers were at awe. Have you guys any thoughts? Wow. I didn't expect it. Wow. Yet this episode is far from over, as there's not only one more full team challenge ahead. 2 more special guests to be introduced. And also,
We know who one of them is.
unexpected trap that all of the contenders were put in as soon as they arrived in the country. So, I wanted to show that self-defense is far from just fighting or running away. A big part of self-defense is avoiding all types of danger, including scams. That's why I contacted the one and only R. Paul Wilson, world-renowned expert in deception and scams, best known for co-creating the show The Real Hustle, where he performs real-life scams on unsuspecting people to educate how scams work and how to avoid them. Paul gave me clear instructions to follow, suggesting that if we do, we'll be able to scam every single participant. The suggested scam involves 4 stages. First, a fake greeter who comes to the airport early and copies the name of an incoming guest from the real one. Second, the fake greeter stands in front of the real one, clearly demonstrating the written name to be the first to catch the attention of the guest. Third, the greeter meets the unsuspecting guest and brings them to a van where he asks the guest to place their luggage, promising that there will be an additional limousine coming to pick them up, which never does, while the van drives away pretending to take the luggage to the hotel.
Make every day feel epic in the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid.
Save $28 or more when you join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $15 a month.
I don't know. I got to make sure I stay up so I don't oversleep and miss my dentist appointment.
Or finally, the greeter brings the guest to a separate location, where he then receives a fake urgent call, rushing off to take care of something, leaving the guest alone and tricked with their luggage stolen. Now, I'll be honest, I think I would be tricked by the fake greeter, but I don't think the contenders will go as far as giving away their luggage.
No, I don't think that either.
We're going to find out if they will.
So I make it to the airport.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe if you're enjoying the stream or any of the streams or content that I post. Check me out on all platforms by SoSoCertified. If you want to donate, I got a Cash App in the links on my channel. You can donate if you want to help out, since I'm not large enough to take donations just yet.
He fell for the first step, but no way he's going to give away the luggage. And then suddenly, we see him by the van.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe if you're enjoying the content. I'm just watching some what is it called? USDC.
Okay, good. You can wait here for a couple of minutes. I'll go to the airport, I'll be back.
I knew something was I had some red flags coming up, but we're filming a show here. So maybe all the contestants put their luggage someplace and go to the hotel, wait for us. Like, I don't want to film anything right now. I'm dead. That's okay, I'm going to do it. You took advantage of me. And I did not like it.
To Natan's credit, though, he did take out his main bag as a result of his cautiousness.
Oh, there was the moment when you thought,
no, I took my backpack, I said, if you take my luggage, then you took my box.
But the question was if the other contenders, including a Special Forces soldier, will fall for the same trap.
oh, hello, Gabriel.
You get to the airport, same that happens when I get there for a glory fight. I have a little sign. Oh, there's a sign. I would never think to be like, oh, what's my driver look like? I
had just gotten off, I don't know how many hours of travel. First thing I want to do is just get back to the hotel so I can shower. And I see some guy holding my name. I take a video of him because I'm like, oh, this is going to be good content. Little did I know, I was actually videoing the guy who's about to scam me. He starts asking me why I'm here, and that kind of set off alarm bells. And he opens the trunk. I see a guy sitting in the driver's seat, but the guy isn't saying anything. He's not looking back. I start to get my spidey senses going a little bit, but I was just trusting. I was trusting you, Rokas.
Beyond my expectations, so far we managed to trick 6 out of 8 contenders. Yet them losing their luggage was not the end of the world, as each contender was given a relevant account.
Yep, we don't care about y'all promoting whatever.
And obviously, coming back to the airport scam, there was one contender who was not as easy to trick.
So before the contenders arrived, I sent them out all messages that someone will pick them up in the airport holding their name card. But when I sent the message to Adrian, his first response was, "What's the greeter's name?" I'm going, "Oh crap." Then to make things worse, on the final minute of his arrival, he asks for the picture of the greeter.
This is just general checks and measures that I usually do when I go to a foreign country. I walk out and I'll see someone sitting in the middle of the yard, massive sign in his hand, and I thought, okay, something's not right. And I looked to my left, and next to another pillar, I could see what looked like the guy that was supposed to pick me up. And I asked him for his name, and I asked him who sent him, and he said, "You're someone that's got a lot of questions." I said, "Well, you've got my name on your side, and so does this guy in the second here, so I want to know who sent you."
Adrian was the only person who managed to avoid the scam, showing to the others how it's done. But all the contenders will have a chance to redeem themselves in the following escape challenge.
Not bad.
I think they'll definitely know, right? Yeah. Well, unless you can get around the fence.
In the second part of the Great Escape, a team of 4 contenders have to safely reach a car that is parked on the other side of the building and escape by driving it out of the area.
What the name of that car?
5 attackers will
With the lion.
throughout the entire area, while only a single car key is placed on the counter close to the car, meaning that if one of the contenders will reach the car without the others, they will have to face a dilemma whether to wait for their team or to escape alone. But first, the team came up with a plan.
We'll all together. We're gonna go one direction around the building. The door worked for me, round 1. So I thought, what's better than a door? A riot shield.
We have Randy, who is specialized with such type of army stuff.
Meanwhile, Seth started having second thoughts about his plan.
Nope, that was wrong. Riot shields are very heavy and unwieldy. I found that out about 3/4 of the way there when I was already exhausted. Gabriel and I actually hid for a second, and then after hiding for maybe 17 seconds, I looked at Gabriel looked at me, and we were like, "This is not gonna do us any good, is it?" And he's like, "No, I don't think so."
But then, their entire plan fell apart.
We went around the corner and meet one of the guys.
The plan kind of get shot out of the water after about 30 seconds.
We got split. Everybody had to hit different positions.
I was like, "Get behind me! Come on, let's go!" And then I turned around, nobody was there.
He's done.
Meanwhile, Randy made his way to the vehicle and took the key. Yet his intention was not to run away by himself.
When I made it to the vehicle, my intent was to stay there until the rest of the team showed up because I didn't know what their status was.
As a result, instead of running away, he started the car and opened the doors for everyone, as he's used to thinking as a team from the special operations. Unfortunately, Randy didn't realize that he was already hit by a weapon, eliminating him from the challenge and leaving Divis as the last survivor.
Yep, not survive no more.
The entire first team got caught in the second challenge, as their initial plan completely fell apart.
Carrying the heavy thing was not a good idea. I was really long way. It was a really far way to carry that thing.
We got split up. That's an unnerving feeling. It's not a good feeling because you want to make sure everybody's okay. Well, of course, we're not being shot at in these scenarios. The severity of the situation is not nearly the same, but the feeling is really
wheel. That one was just kind of a whirlwind. He started running and said, oh, what happened?
Yet the plan of the upcoming second team caught everyone off guard.
So it's been 10 minutes that the challenge has started. And the second team is nowhere to be found. "20 minutes and they're still gone. What is happening? We're running out of time. We need to leave the location and move to the next one." And I'm thinking they're either trying to wait out the challenge, or maybe they tried to go around the fence and got caught by the police.
But this is what really happened.
There's something with Rocket. A lot of times we ask him a question, can you do this, can you do that? And he's going to tell you, you do what you got to do.
After I saw the parkour guys do the first part and they had a sort of an unconventional strategy, I realized for each of these scenarios, we need to think outside of the box.
If our objective is the car and to escape, let's not go right through the middle where everybody's at.
If we just turn around and sprint immediately into the woods, we're going to be able to find our way back to that main road. And for some reason, all of the guys agreed to go with that after I dropped my army experience.
Go. We all jump down the hill, the ditch, whatever you want to call it.
We don't know if these guys are possibly on our tail. There's 8 guys determined to get us.
We don't know if they're like breathing down our necks.
In reality, no one was following the contenders into the forest.
There's a major drop off. It's like 45 degrees, slippery. We're going to end up taking ourselves out.
On 3 logs, we jump over like the creek.
We're all getting like eaten alive by these nettles out in the woods.
Suddenly we get to the end of the creek and there's just a lake.
So we started trekking our way back up the hill.
We're hiding, we're crawling. One goat scans the area.
We got to a fence line.
We see some kind of building. We realize it's a school.
We're thinking, hey, we're all in a foreign country. We don't want to end up getting arrested on school grounds, but that didn't stop us. We're in the Ultimate Self-Defense Championship.
And then all 4 of us, looking like this weird group of Power Rangers, just popped out of the wood line.
If those kids in that school might have looked out the window, they're telling their parents whenever they got there,
Hey, Mommy and Daddy, there were Power Rangers that came out of the woods today at school.
they're going to think they're crazy, drug testing their kids and stuff, but really with our purple headgear, it must have looked pretty crazy coming out of those woods.
At some point, we got to the road. That was our plan the whole time.
We made it back to the main road after what felt like hours.
And we looked out the gate and we could see straight down to where we had to be.
Josh was a ninja walking on his tippy toes.
We're like using hand signals. Like, stop, come on, guys. Come on, it's clear.
Adrian signals for me to just run in there and get the keys. But I start looking under the fence and I don't see any of their attackers and just sprint as fast as I can.
The moment we got the key, we went from like silent mode, smallest steps, everybody starts running.
My adrenaline's pumping, I'm sprinting towards the car.
As soon as he unlocks the car, the alarm goes off.
Josh is trying to put it in the ignition. I'm like, drive, motherfucker!
And I slam on the gas pedal and we move forward at like 1 kilometer per hour.
It's the slowest car of all time.
I just remember shouting, we're all shouting.
It just erupts into chaos. We're screaming.
We're all screaming. I turn around. I rock the guys. This is how I hurt my neck.
I'm just stunned. I'm in disbelief. I can't believe we did it.
It was one of the best moments.
We were in the sky, you know.
What is that fucking car? I want one of those cars with the lion on it. It just looks like a cool car to have, having that logo in your car.
I hated the contenders for keeping us on our toes for an hour, but in the end, it was worth it.
I need to find out how to get one of those cars. I know they're not in America or very rare.
We felt like we were safe. We got saved.
The guys are all shouting and screaming. I get out of the car. I'm like, did we just do that? Turns out we made it. Yeah, that was some great teamwork. I would definitely be in a real squad with those guys.
I'm sure you guys are standing around for a good 45 minutes or an hour scratching your head going, where are these guys?
We went with a non-traditional approach. Go around, be smart.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe. If you're enjoying the content, check out some other content. I do gaming, taste tests, kind of a little react, stuff like this. I'm getting into a little bit of everything. Check me out on all social media platforms by the same name.
One more team to give the challenge a go. The parkour guys.
Also, if you want to donate, since I don't have enough watch hours to get donated through YouTube, you can donate on my Cash App. It's a link on my channel.
Got you.
Bro, been stabbed 40 times, still trying to run.
With YouTube. Add over 40 live streaming services in one app.
Man, I actually like this show. Mike, I'm gonna check out the channel, see what they got after we watch this episode.
It looks so good on everyone. It melts into your lip tone.
I might watch one more episode just because they're like an hour long, so I'm trying to drag out the time as far as I can until I gotta go to my dentist appointment at 12. It is 7:12 right now, so I still got some hours.
Although the parkour experts showed some impressive skills, they didn't manage to escape with the car, leading them to reflect on the challenge.
This challenge was a bit more difficult. We didn't stall, we went straight forward. Maybe that was our mistake. The car really changes everything.
Because you're like, you know you will stop. Yeah. And even if you're like, you're good at running, like really messes up the ability to run away when you have to. Yeah. Sit down. Thanks for doing this.
Punch it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, what the heck?
And finally, it is time to reveal the 2 special guests, starting with Mr. X, please, then. This year, instead of having the host assess the scores of the contestants, I invited a highly experienced police officer to be the judge. Yet since he is currently working on confidential cases, he cannot reveal his identity, and thus will be known as Mr. X.
Hi, I'm Mr. X. I have over a decade of experience in law enforcement and working for a special task force, also a police instructor for close combat, life defense, driving and shooting. Over 2 decades of martial arts experience, mainly in K1 kickboxing and
Mr. X will also be sharing valuable advice and insights for self-defense based on the challenges, such as in this case,
those who split, they had a bigger chance of reaching the goal and surviving. It's hard, it's a tough choice, but as long as you're not used to work as a team, I would suggest to split up to enhance the chance of surviving, since the attacker can only follow one of you.
and then it was time to meet the final guest.
So I usually put the knife on my hip so I can reinforce the strike. So I don't know, like, if you've ever seen anything like that. It's pretty advanced.
Sure, well, what I would do is I'd try to isolate that wrist, and as you thrust it, come out and around, controlling this arm so that you can't do the switch here.
Right,
and
so
then
I can't hammer knife myself, but I've got groin here all day. I'm just got the nuts and berries, like, ready to crush my life.
Hey guys, package just got here. It's just for the most dangerous man on earth.
Hey, Master Ken, you've been selected to showcase your martial arts skills, the Ultimate Self-Defense Championship. See, it says Master Ken.
Appreciate the 6 likes. Thank you so much, everybody.
So, wanting to create the best self-defense show ever, I decided to invite the best martial arts expert in the world, Master Ken.
I'm Master Ken, creator of the most dangerous martial art in the world, Ameridote. Ameridote takes the best parts of every other martial art in the world with none of the weaknesses, which is why we like to say best of all, worst of none.
Master Ken was invited as an expert to educate the contenders on how they were
Why is
supposed to really do the challenge.
When I was
camera
brought
looks like that?
to meet the others, it was just like meeting any other
There we go.
martial artist.
Looks a little better.
At any event that I do. It was underwhelming.
He was also joined by his assistant.
Ooh.
Megan here will be assisting me.
She cute.
Mostly just posing like that.
And then, after adjusting the ex-marshal media's DC outfit to his standards, it was time for Master Ken to show how the first challenge was supposed to be done.
Stupid. I need to watch some of his content. Like I've seen some before, but I never watched it like that much. He's the guy that like to crush nuts, so. The legs into the balls.
And now that the contenders have learned how the challenge
This is too
was
funny.
supposed to be done, it is time to reveal everyone's scores for the first challenge. As in the previous season,
Hold
the
on.
contenders will be compared to each other, with the contender doing the best in the challenge receiving 8 points, while the worst performing contender will receive only a single point. As a result, having been eliminated early during the first escape and being the first to get caught in the second escape for the entire first challenge, kickboxing world champion Gabriel Varga receives only a single point. Being eliminated early in the first round together with Gabriel, yet getting closer to the car in the second round, Kudo fighter Venus receives 2 points. For lasting longer in the first escape, yet being also eliminated in the second one, former Special Forces soldier Randy Turner receives 3 points. Being caught early in the first escape, yet successfully leaving in the car with the second team, UFC fighter Nathan Levy receives 4 points. While having a similar performance to Nathan, Krav Maga expert Shane Langwell got slightly further in the first escape, leaving him with 5 points. For being one of the only 2 contenders to successfully escape in the first round, yet being caught in the second one, sumo champion Sensei Seth receives 6 points. For leading the second team to victory in the car escape, yet getting caught early in the first round, BJJ competitor Josh Beam receives 7 points. And finally, for successfully completing both the first and the second escape, self-defense practitioner and former rugby player Adrian Kurajar receives the maximum score of 8 points.
Nice.
Yet, this is only the beginning.
Man, I want to do stuff like that. That'd be so fun.
Championship, as there are still 7 more challenges left, and everything can still change.
That point for me, I'm starting to clue in on this contest, this event. This is a different scope and scale.
This guy falls into my lap with blue blood, so I have to make sure that he doesn't have the knife already.
Everything went like blind. Dark. And I heard this loud music. My mind was gone crazy.
It's a crazy, rapidly evolving situation. Your heart rate goes up. You're thinking, what's going to happen? How am I going to respond?
How much of this episode is left? Oh, it's over. Dang. Alright, let's see if we can find their second video.
Every minute, over 100 people.
It might be on a playlist. Let's see if they got a. Damn, they got a lot of seasons. And I'm on season.
I trained like John Wayne for.
I'm pretty sure I'm on season 7. I just can't. Wait. Am I on season 3? Actually, I might have been on season 3. Yeah, okay. So this is the second one. Watch this one.
At over. Wait.
I put 8 martial arts experts in home invasion scenarios.
Watch some more Ultimate Self-Defense Championship.
Including a Krav Maga expert.
Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoy the content. This or any of the content on the channel, actually.
So you could learn from their good and bad decisions. And to find out who will become the ultimate self-defense champion. So
comment anything if you like. Comments help. Liking help. Clicking the little emojis that be popping up on the side helps, I believe. Sharing the channel helps. Same name on all social media platforms. If you want to donate, it's a link to my Cash App since I don't have enough watch hours to donate directly through YouTube.
That one running definitely got the adrenaline pumping and that fear. I was here for a while. Even though you know they're foam weapons, they're not real bad guys, it doesn't matter. It's still so scary. Something just takes over when you're being chased like that.
Our 8 martial arts experts from across the whole globe were ready for the next challenge, home invasion scenario. In this challenge, the contenders will be put into 4 different home invasion situations, testing not only their fighting skills, but also their ability to de-escalate the situation. And without knowing what to expect, each contender
I gotta make sure I leave a little bit early. I gotta get gas before I can leave the house or before I head out fully.
One thing that could be whatever happens, expect the unexpected. Seriously, kind of scary situation in reality. I can't think of anything that'd be worse than that.
Talk about home invasion is probably gonna be the violence because you need to protect yourself and your home.
And the first contender to go was former UFC fighter Natan Levy.
Are you feeling Natan?
Ready.
You ready to go?
Unbeknownst to Natan, he was going to face a scenario where a mugger will try to get into his home by initially asking him for a lighter and then using that as an excuse to get in, or by trying to force their way inside. But Natan had a different plan in his mind.
See a guy like right by my door, big guy. The moment he starts tapping his pockets and looking around, to me it seemed more like unnatural behavior. I would not go home. I would just keep walking.
Maybe you can help me.
He started to talk to me, asking for a lighter and different stuff. I was like, no longer.
Yeah, but I need a lighter. Can we go to your home?
I don't live here.
Yeah, I thought you had it here.
Okay, you were there for this. Good reason to call the cops. But in my mind, I'm like, what are the cops gonna do? They're gonna be here in 30 minutes. I'm gonna fight them.
I thought you had it here.
I don't.
While there will be plenty of fighting later in the show.
Man, I want to do that shit. This looks so fun.
Since in this scenario, the response of the contender is what matters the most in deciding their final score. And while Natan intelligently walked past the apartment, he allowed the attacker to get too close, resulting in a fight which potentially could have been avoided.
Maybe I should have walked faster. I don't know where I'm going. I think that thing was demanding to go into my house like I was trying to kick him or something.
Yet before we see Natan face 3 other home invasion scenarios, including a burglar pretending to be a police officer, let's first find out if the other contenders did better in the same situation. Starting with 6-time kickboxing world champion Gabriel Varga.
You said yesterday that people try to fight you before you always get out of it.
Yeah, it's not hard to talk your way out of situations as long as you don't get upset. But people legitimately swing a bottle at my head. I'm like, oh. Whoa.
No, if they really want to fight you, they're going to fight you no matter what you do or say. Them motherfuckers didn't really want to fight you.
That's true.
If they're physically trying to get physical with you, they're literally trying to hit you. You can't talk to them if they really want to hurt you. If I got my mind, hey, this person did something, for some reason, I'm going to punch him in the face. Him trying to have a conversation with you is not going to stop me from punching him in the face.
I'm waiting here for a 5 minutes, and I can't find my lighter. No smoking. No smoking. Cancel that. And then it's at home. Oh, yeah. Home? Oh, yeah, here you have fire in here? Fire. No, electric. But I see you have $1.
What the stranger was referring to here is a new feature introduced in Season 3, which we call items. In certain challenges, the contenders are given items that they can use, earning additional points for the best uses of them in solving a situation. And in this scenario, each contender was given a phone, a key to unlock the door, and some money, which Gabriel had tucked in his shorts.
Here's $1. Here's $2. Here's $1. Here's $2. Oh, yeah, you got $1. You get yourself. You get yourself.
Gabriel took a big risk by entering a cornered area and putting himself on lower ground, leaving no escape routes for himself and forcing him to reflect on the situation.
People come up all the time and people give away money all the time back home. So I was like, let's be Canadian about it when they reach for it. And then I'm like, what do you do? Have them take it all? Or, okay, now we go. One of the two.
Bro, I'm not letting you take my money.
Fighter in the Sun made better decisions, setting a standard for the other 6 contenders to beat. Yet unfortunately, the next 2 went on to make an even bigger mistake than Gabriel.
Hey man, what's up? You have a license? Man, I'm not moving. Yeah, but I know that I unlocked my door and asked him to step on the stairs to wake me for bringing him to the library. Wait upstairs, I'm gonna bring you. Upstairs, it sounded like a little bit of arguing, so he started pushing me. So my instincts,
Do you think you let him approach you?
Yeah.
Not to miss the first punch, I strike first.
By inserting the key into the door, they just risked the stranger entering his home. While former Canadian Special Forces soldier Randy made a similar mistake, but also made a lot of good decisions.
As he kept pressing, and I went down the stairs to the key in the door. Yes, it's unlocked. I can get inside, but if he decides to bust the door in, now he's in my house. And so maybe I won't go in yet.
That's one. We help you upstairs. Back up. So you have money. Back up a little bit. Let me check my wallet. Back up. You take one step on the stairs, I'll give you some cash. Yeah, okay. All right, take it easy. Take it easy. There you go. What the
When I threw the money down, if he leaned for it, I was going to kick him in the head.
Take your money, move on. What is really like this? All right, listen, Mike's tired to call the cops.
He pulled out the phone, they had him calling the cops, didn't phase him at all. I'm like, well, that was useless. I got to smash this guy.
Okay.
Although Randy put himself in a dangerous situation, verbally asking the stranger to make space in order to lower the chances of a quick surprise attack was a great move. And while throwing down the money could have been taken as an insult,
Oh yeah, I would take that as an
another
insult.
smart way to avoid coming too close to the stranger and using money as a decoy. Although Randy himself was self-critical.
How do you think you did overall? Like if it was a 1 to 5, 5 being out of the world, 1 being complete probably a 3. You feel like you haven't hit it? Yeah, I should have smashed him.
So far, the top performance is still the leading one. But the next 2 contenders were ready to change that.
There's my door, there's this big guy, and my door just so happens to be in like the worst tactical configuration imaginable. Down in a hallway with no way out. If I go down there and this guy comes down there with me, I'm gonna have a problem.
Immediately, if somebody was standing on my stoop and I like lived in an apartment or something, I would do exactly what I did.
I pick up my phone off my arm and I try to use it quickly. I press the speed dial.
I took a couple steps. I patted, looking for some keys. This is the ultimate turnaround move. You don't want to look sketchy. I take a couple steps back up the stairs.
This guy starts engaging with me from 30 feet away.
And then where are you going? Hi.
Hey man, what's up? Put my hands between us.
Maybe you had a license here.
I'm like, hey man, sorry, I can't help you. And he starts walking towards me.
I start backing up, making sure I get space. I'm like, I don't have one. He's like, oh, but I need a lighter. I was like, oh, there's a grocery store right there. And he goes, I don't have any money.
He's continuing to engage with me, and I don't want any part of this interaction.
Please back away from me.
He's not listening to my commands, so I escalate my volume.
Back up right now. I can't help you.
He's a little bit shocked. He backs up.
At some point, I draw a line. Hey, I think you're making me feel unsafe. I'm going to call the cops. He said, why would you call the cops? Okay, yeah, no, definitely unsafe. So I call the cops.
There's no reason for this to get physical. The context looked like running would be a viable solution, so I took off running.
Cops are right there. Huh? Where? Susie was a tick off.
I'm not running, bro. I'm not running.
And Shane made a number of great decisions.
Might be ego
Each of them
thing.
decided not to go downstairs when there was a suspicious stranger close to the entrance, and used the phone to call the police once the stranger appeared dangerous. Shane also did a good job of using his voice as a deterrent, while Seth's distraction by pointing away from himself was a brilliant move. And most importantly, both contenders successfully ran away, avoiding any further.
But if I'm outside of my house, like I'm about to try to walk into my front door, I'm not running away from my house.
From the police thing, because the police thing didn't worry him enough. I'd be ready to either fight him or dip. At the moment, I was like, I think I can outrun him. Let's just do that. That one, I think that's a pretty realistic situation. I wouldn't have handled it much different than that.
I would. I'm not running away from my own house.
The best example of how to deal with this situation.
Because me, well, see, I'm in America. I'm in Georgia. I'm gonna walk in my motherfucking door,
contenders who still had a chance to do even better.
And you come in behind me, whatever happened to you, happened to you. Once you cross that threshold,
Sideways.
is what it is.
So where are you going? I'm going to visit someone. I can give you money if you want money. But if I give you money, you're late. Give me money. Please give me money.
At this point, he was getting pretty close to me again. I thought, you know what, I've got to get away from this. So I started walking backwards up the stairs. If he keeps following me, I'm going to push kick him back down the stairs. And I'm thinking in my mind as well, I'm like, if I push kick him down the stairs, it's probably a bit of overkill. Gave him a couple more chances to leave me alone. He wouldn't, and that's when I decided to pounce.
Adrian did a number of things.
I'm not giving out money either.
By lying that it's not his home, then giving money as an incentive to leave him, and finally taking the higher ground up the stairs. Yet fighting at the end was avoidable, leaving Seth and Shane still at the top of the scenario, and Jiu-Jitsu.
I don't know why they think running is the best option.
That. Yet Josh was ready to try out something new.
Because think about it, if he run and he stay there and he hurt somebody else, or if he actually is visiting someone and somebody else come outside and get attacked, if there's like an apartment complex or something, that's not as capable as you, or it's a kid or a younger person or elderly.
I walk up to him and immediately ask him for a cigarette.
This move completely caught the attacker off guard and baffled him.
Cigarette. No, I need cigarette. Right? Oh, you need cigarette? Oh, you don't need cigarette. I have cigarette, but I don't have a lighter. I don't have a lighter either, babe. Oh my god. Why? I'm waiting for my friends.
And my strategy there is just to like let him know that other people are going to be here like at any moment.
You want to wait with him? Yeah, I can wait. Yeah. What's your name? Forward. Nice to meet you.
Basically, my strategy is to befriend the person to de-escalate the situation ahead of time.
You can give me some money. I will go to the shop to take the lighter. Get a lighter? Yeah. Can you give me some cigarettes too? Yeah, I will. Yeah. How much do you need? Oh my god, I have so much money. I know. Yeah. I'll give you some. Go get one. Just $1. It's $100. No, it's $1.
I offer him what looks to me like I think $100 bill, and I don't know if this is part of the scenario or if he's like lying to me.
You want like wire? Oh, I'm saying, bro.
I feel like this is escalating towards something, and what I don't want to do is experience what happens where out of nowhere comes like a haymaker, and so I decided to just go.
I need more money. You need more money.
Josh showed peak de-escalation.
I don't like people getting close to me.
Engaging the attacker even before he did, attempting to become friends in order to minimize hostility, and pointing out that his friends will soon come.
You should have just pointed to it and like, take that. They're right there. I'm fighters.
Were you reacting as if it were yourself or planning there?
I would actually do something like that, like if it's like late at night and there's like a sketchy dude or whatever. Yeah, I usually like initiate some like friendly contact with them because I think it just like kind of throws people off a little bit and kind of makes them drop their guard.
They're not used to that for sure.
Yeah, they're like, what the f-? Like, yeah.
Josh's only downside was starting a fight with a much bigger opponent, especially when that could have been avoided. Still,
clearly it couldn't have been avoided. He gave the dude money. He tried to be firm, and the dude started pushing up on him. That was not avoidable.
Learn how the challenge was supposed to be done from the best martial artist in the world, Master Ken.
That was not avoidable.
Hey man. Hey, how are you? Hey, you have a lighter? A lighter. Yeah. Oh, Amy. Oh, you mean a lighter? Yeah. Fine. Okay. Well, smoke a room. This is my first one.
Oh man, like in that scenario, like, oh, it was, you didn't have to fight, bro. He gave the dude money. He talked to him all calmly and said, oh yeah, get you some lighters and something to smoke. Dude pushing up on him, asking for more and more money. You gotta defend yourself. Like, he's bigger than you. You can't let him be the first hit him because he might knock your shit loose. Like in that position, the smaller person needed to go ahead and make the first move. They can't de-escalate the situation. He clearly couldn't because that wasn't the scenario.
Build the ultimate weeded empire.
Do more games end in 5-4 or 1-0.
It's an easy one. One Mr. Google says that a single major professional final has
I decided today to start calling. Anyway, I was thinking I was gonna go inside my why you wanna go inside? Yeah, inside, try to get heavy in there. I'll be right in. Yeah, I'll be right in. One second. Yeah, give me that, please. Someone inside my home, taking all the money, got a complicated. He says you'll never take it alive.
That was a good one.
Hey, brother. I found a stranger here, but don't worry about him. He's all right. He just needs to charge the car.
The second elimination scenario is a brother bringing a stranger into the contender's home. While the stranger pretends to want to charge their phone,
That's never happening.
Is to find an opportunity to grab one of the improvised weapons lying around the apartment and to steal some money after hitting the closest person next to them. Yet, of course, the contenders don't know if the stranger has good or bad intentions.
Nobody in my family is gonna bring a random person to my house like, oh, this stranger just need to charge their phone. What?
And not everybody that doesn't have work to eat like 100% normal always, but it doesn't mean like the moment they enter the house, I'm gonna grab a wrench. What's the third deal? No, I haven't got it.
Sorry, man. So maybe you have the phone? I need to call the taxi to go home.
So come with me for 1 second. I'll call taxi for you. That's my neighbor.
Well, our neighbor is a good guy. I don't go with you. I don't go with you. My guy, sir. No, my brother doesn't want you. Yeah, sorry, man. My brother doesn't want you. Please. Yeah, no.
Without even realizing it, Nathan handled the situation perfectly, not even giving the chance for the stranger to grab an improvised weapon and setting a high bar for the rest of the contenders.
The guy wants to charge you, even if he's really trying to set you up to steal your stuff, you just put your hand on him and walk into the door and tell him I'll get you what you need outside. Or if you don't feel like it, you don't help him, but you walk him out and not using violence.
Yet kickboxing
I love violence though.
Was not as lucky.
Hey, what's up, brother? Oh, hey, what's happening? This is strange up. You just need some help. You need to charge the phone. Just charge the phone. That's it. Well, good.
Nice to meet you, man.
My phone there, can you charge it? Yeah, just charge the phone there. So good. We're gonna call a taxi whenever it's charged, but you have to go home. Oh, my feet.
Gabriel's instinct to move the money was a good decision, but he neglected to see the wrench as a dangerous improvised weapon, showing just how different of an outcome the same situation may have.
What happened? Quick attack. There's a fast attack there.
I saw there was a moment when you decided to pick up the money from the table.
I was just, covering up. There's a lot of money hanging around, so I just thought I'd make it a little bit less. I don't think how much money I have. But I was expecting it to be a longer scenario.
Unfortunately, the next three contenders also struggled with this situation in different ways.
Hey, what's up, bro? Oh, what's up, man?
I didn't have really a brother growing up. Thank goodness. If this is what they're like, great. I was better off.
Right.
And I'm looking around and there's just like piles of cash laying everywhere and like some weapons. And I'm like, where am I? Like, am I a drug dealer? Like, what is this scenario?
For whatever reason, my brother decided to leave a wrench on the table, some money as well.
And I try to treat these situations like I'm actually in them. I'm not going to immediately go into high alert that I'm being attacked just because someone walks into the house.
What's your name? Roberto. What is that? Roberto? Yeah, what's your name? Oh, that's it. That's right. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
My phone is dead. Can you charge it?
Oh, it's right there in the corner. Let's look at phone.
Hold on.
The whole time I'm like using my body to shield the weapons because that's all I care about really.
There's a wrench on the thing. I'm like, well, I wouldn't just leave a wrench lying about. Eventually, he says,
why do you have a wrench?
My realistic brain was like, oh, Good question. I wouldn't just have a wrench in my hand and somebody was walking around my house. So I go to throw it away, and as soon as I do, I feel them creeping up on me. If you're afraid of it, I'll throw it away.
As I've looked over at my brother, sort of my peripherals, Roberto grabbed the wrench.
You want a beer? Want a beer? Yeah.
Although all three contenders did some things well, such as blocking the way to the wrench, trying to convince that what the stranger needed was not at their home, and masterfully avoiding the first fatal blow, none of the three outcomes matched Natan's performance. At the same time, though, out of the latest three, Josh's outcome was the best. As self-defense instructor Tony Blauer puts it, an assailant will usually want one of three things: your valuables, your body, or your life. And if the attacker's after only your money, it's something that can be earned back and is not worth the risk of fighting.
Bitch, I'm fighting. I hate when people, oh, don't fight over, like, you know, material possessions. Bitch, I'm gonna crack your shit. You try to take my stuff. Who the fuck you think you are?
Replace getting bashed in the head with a wrench.
Yet while the three contenders,
We fighting. You ain't taking my shit.
The next contender Venus had an unexpected twist.
Because the way I see it, saying, oh, don't fight over material possession. Just let them take it. They're gonna take it. Next person take it. You gotta replace it. Next person take it. You gotta replace it. Next person take it. You gotta take it. They start taking more and more shit. Especially if I see that's an easy lick. He ain't finna fight back or not. I'm finna keep going back taking his shit. This motherfucker finna be coming 5, 6, 7, $3,000, $5,000 out of his pockets. Keep replacing shit I'm taking from him because he ain't fighting to defend it. He like, all his material possessions, whatever. Okay, I'm taking your car, your house, your TV. I'm taking everything from you. I'm taking your bitch.
Where's the phone? Call police, man. I'm holding him. Call police.
Like, I'm not just letting people take shit. That's crazy. Material possessions, $1.
Crucial mistake of letting the stranger get too close to the improvised weapon, the attacker losing the wrench demonstrates just how much luck can play a major role in self-defense. Regardless, though, our contenders still learned a valuable lesson.
I can say it like, you know, it's not pushing me or something like that. Just grab and jump. What? I think that I should have done it a little bit different than I did it. Do not let, like, strangers to come in inside my house, maybe my brother on drugs, maybe drunk, and that's an sad situation.
And then, before moving to the third scenario, it was time for two more contenders who decided to take a different approach from everyone else.
So I'm sitting on this couch and I look to my side. There's a table. It's just full of $100 bills, a wrench on the table. I'm thinking, what type of stuff am I into in this scenario? I guess I'm counting my money as I'm tightening up a bolt on the table. I don't know what's going on.
Speaking of money, since all the contenders came from different...
I wouldn't do this, but I don't want to go to Lithuania to do this.
Yeah, but he needs help. He needs his phone back.
There's a wrench. Here's an unknown guy coming into my house. I'm thinking, I'm not going to leave that wrench there.
Whoa. Where did we find this guy?
I don't know who this guy is. My brother doesn't really know who he is because he said I just met him today. So I'm like, nope, this guy's gotta go.
Come on, it's just a phone. Good, I need to charge my phone. Let's find it somewhere else. No, he said I can come here. He's mistaken. Put the wrench down, man. I'm a mechanic. Look, I'm a mechanic. I am Roberto. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I don't know you, man. You're in my home. Brother, did you bring this guy in here? I don't know him. Could you please take him out of my home? Sorry, come on, look. Look. So, can you call the Uber for me? No, man. You don't have phone? Sorry, not. Could you just please step outside and I'll help you out from outside the door? All right, come on. Let's go. Put the wrench down. No. Put the wrench down. Why are you pushing me, man? Because this is my house. Yeah, I know, but I need to charge my phone. Right, huh?
While Randy's use of force could be questioned, both contenders...
Fuck no. I'm trying to walk you out my house. You ain't leaving, you going down. It's some way or another.
Better to be rude than to risk getting hurt.
I don't care how uncomfortable it makes a guy in my house. I'm in my house. I'm supposed to be comfortable, not him. I don't care in a potentially risky or potentially violent situation if I appear rude, if that rudeness will keep me and my family safe.
And then before moving to the next home invasion scenario, it is time to learn from the best martial artist in the world.
Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, how's it going, my brother? Oh yeah, that's fine. I was just counting. I was just selling. Yeah, I've been selling wrenches all day. Look at all the money I made. So yeah. Hey, Roberto, that's a good.
Somebody must have broke the wrench.
I know you. I'm selling on position. Yeah, I'm very famous. My brother Brolis is very proud of me. What can I do for you? I need to. Oh yeah, search your phone. Come on, search your phone. That's fine. That's fine. Perfectly fine. I like when you bring strangers. What did I tell you about bringing strangers in the house? I told you. This is your fault. Look what you made me do. How can I make friends?
I like that.
We have to get rid of the body. Did anyone see you come in here? No. Okay.
Oh, there was the old lady upstairs.
All right, we're going to have to take care of her too. All right, here, you take the wrench. Maybe hopefully we'll see her on the way out.
Okay.
No, hey, help me move the body. We have to move Roberto.
Us and then her.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All right, Roberto. This one may have been my fault.
You think so?
Yeah, I jumped the gun a little bit. These things happen, you know. Maybe this will help you remember not to bring strangers into the house.
The police, please open the door.
Unbeknownst to the contenders, the person knocking on the door is actually a burglar posing as a police officer, a scenario that is much more common than some would like to think.
We have so many scenarios in real life with fake cops. I arrest those guys on a weekly basis. Those guys are very professional. They know how to talk to the cops. They know how the laws are. They even have fake IDs, fake warrants, and they are very professional.
In this scenario,
It's so easy to find an example of it online to copy it.
made in order to gain entry into the apartment. To make things worse, they even have a warrant ready, all in order to steal the money, wallet, or credit card placed around the house. Yet without knowing if the officer is real, we are yet to find out how the contenders will deal with this situation.
Had a call about some suspicious sounds coming from your house.
Well, last night I was on the phone.
Yeah, I know, but I had to check up.
So good night. All night the phone call and y'all told us not to worry about.
Listen, mate, you're gonna have problems if you won't open the door now.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like goal planning to turn into a full legal in the state of my place.
No one's supposed to go.
No one's supposed to come. Sorry, night.
Adrian made the right decision by calling the police and checking if an officer was supposed to come to his apartment, learning that that was not the case. Yet there was another twist that we prepared, which he did not see coming.
Hey, what's up, bro? There's a police sir. What the why am I ready to arrest?
No, it's not the police.
Not the police.
No, it's not.
What do you mean? I'm gonna hold the backup.
Let me get back.
This is my dad. Come on, come down, come down. I have a warrant. Yeah? Yes, everybody.
Okay, should I get this or this? Gemini in Chrome? Which of these noise canceling headphones has long battery life? This looks good.
Tides boosted for smelly work clothes. It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher.
Oh, these ads, man. The people I wanted to win the World Cup isn't in it. I don't watch FIFA, but I'm still rooting for a couple of people.
Call the firm to get results.
Of course, over USA, maybe some Mexico. I think that's about it. I don't really know anybody else.
Where's my allspice? My cologne is allspice.
Oh, good.
What?
Although the warrant looked real, it was supposed to be another red flag, as warrants are issued for ongoing investigation and not calls for suspicious sound. Yet Adrian did not catch this loophole and allow the officer inside.
Can I look around?
Yes.
Just to keep this there, you can look at them, yeah. Keep on, but you request or documents, please have you do that. Yes, thank you.
What the? While calling the police to check the legitimacy of the officer was a great move, and as previously discussed, losing money is not the worst case scenario. Allowing a fake police officer into your apartment could end in much worse outcomes, leaving Adrian with a performance that could potentially be surpassed by the other contenders, although Gabriel and Dilos were bound to make a similar mistake.
Should I eat breakfast before I go to the dentist? But I want something to eat.
What number was it? This is the one. I have a warrant if you would like to see it. Okay, wait a moment, okay? Hello. Okay, sir. So you're located could you please find your passport? Please, I'm gonna bring it.
I don't think he got any money. He missed it.
Look, I normally wouldn't be that paranoid. Normally, I just go, please? Okay.
There was first response when you heard the knock. You're like, come in.
Like back at home when it's beside a public park, people come and knock on the door sometimes. They're like, can we use your washroom? Sure, you can come in and use the washroom. I don't know who they are, but I'm like, yeah, it's Canada. I don't care. I don't like this thing.
Both Phyllis and Gabriel allowed the fake officer inside, putting themselves at risk. Yet the next three contenders showed how the challenge is supposed to be done.
They might be American. That's fucking why.
Is that I don't want anybody to know that I'm actually in there, because if they know I'm in there, they know there's a potential victim. So I decided to stay silent.
The fake cop's a really hard one because you don't know for sure if it's a cop or not. And if there's someone you need to comply with because things can go wrong otherwise, it's the cops. So I tried to get as much information as I could without coming off as sketchy.
Did they say their name? If you don't have a warrant, you're not coming in. You have a warrant? Yeah, everything's official. So is the warrant through the I have a warrant if you would like to see it. Can you slide it under the door? I'm not the one on fire mode. I'm a little paranoid. Yeah, under the door. I'm sliding it under the door.
There was a series of scams in this area where people would pull you over, but they weren't actually cops. They put out a notice. If you were being pulled over and you're not sure, call the cops, verify it.
I've got a cop here. Can you just confirm that to me?
I just stay silent. I stay near the door. I call the cops and realize they hadn't sent any police to my apartment.
Is it someone they said because they were trying to break an entry to my house?
And then that lousy no good brother of mine just lets him in. Thanks for that.
Why is the police officer? That's not a police officer. What do you mean? My brother opened the door and let him in, and I just put my hand on him. The real police is on its way. The real police is on its way.
Yeah, we have somebody at my door claiming to be police. I just want to check that there was a call saying they're close the door.
What the hell? What the hell happened?
There's no call out to the address. Okay, can you send somebody over here? Somebody's trying to break in.
Yes, we're on our way, sir.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, sir. How's that for me?
This is some bullshit.
Hey, what does Wallace in Lithuania about busting us?
He said, what's the laws in Lithuania about busting a motherfucker? Old American ass dick. They need more Americans on that show. Because the Canadian was letting anybody in his house.
It's just like when you're getting pulled over by somebody who you're not really sure who it is. Call the cops while you're being pulled over and be like, hey, I think I'm being pulled over by somebody who's suspicious. Is it okay if I drive to this location? Can you talk to them if they're actively reporting them?
They doing like that with the old lady. They come to their houses as the police officers. They start searching in old ladies' houses and they took the money from them.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
With the real uniforms and other stuff.
Meanwhile, what the next two contenders did took everyone by surprise.
They murdered a cop.
I have a warrant.
I can't see outside of this door. I don't have a window. I don't have a security camera. I'm not going to take their word for it. I don't even have a peephole.
So I asked them for some identification. He gave me a piece of paper, which was in Lithuania.
Well, they said they're the cops. If it's the cops and I call 911, then they'll be able to tell me, oh, yes, sir, we did dispatch a unit out there.
If he's coming to my house and he's got a warrant, he knows I'm English. So present a document that's in English.
No, sir, we don't have any units out there. So I'm thinking, hey, in reality, I would arm myself in this situation because I'm in my home. There's a lot of weapons in my home that are strategically staged where they need to be. The only weapon I have is this wrench. Is there any way I could position myself in the environment to my advantage if they come through the door immediately?
Still out there? Yes, I have a warrant if you want to look at it. Oh, man, I don't want you coming in. Sorry, man, but I'll have to call for backup. This is before calling I need backup.
First, those officers would most likely show up in two. Second, there was no identification with it. There was a lot of red flags. But the bogus piece of paper you just gave me.
That's the most American shit. Well, he's Canadian American, you know.
hell is there, police? Hey, what's up, bro?
While both contenders had a solid beginning, their final outcome was questionable.
You killed your brother. I killed your man.
Oh shit.
I don't see you as my brother. You would say it's the police. Is he alive?
You saw the board, right? Yeah. So what was it called? Like, where's the ID?
Yeah, where's the picture? You should show me his picture. Yeah, badge number. Yep. Identification. He gave me a piece of paper with some scribbles on it. I think part of it was the first scenario, we had somebody trying to come into my house. I would think that would time my brain. I'm not letting them in my house. So I decided to bust the door outward and drop them.
In my mind, I'm hearing, brother, this is okay. Well, that's a very common language. Hey, bro, it's okay. Hey, boss, it's okay. I don't recognize his voice. When those split seconds mean the difference between life and death, sometimes you're not going to see all the details. That's what I could have improved on.
And now, before facing the final home invasion scenario, the contenders were ready to learn from Master Ken.
Hello, this is the police. Could you please open the door? Yeah, 1 second. Morning.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm on. We had some strange calls about sound coming from your house. Could I pick up, please?
Yeah, it's not the first time. I get really excited when I come in.
You have a lot of money.
Do you have a warrant?
Yes, of course.
Oh, great. Good, yeah.
You can check up on it.
Yeah, let me just examine. I always back the blue.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big fan of police officers.
I'll just check up if you're.
I appreciate the work that you do. And, it's a service to the community, really.
Of course, I'm very serviceable to the community.
But this is solid Lithuanian, but listen,
We're okay, yeah?
I have one question about this part right there, okay?
Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
Yo, good old American way.
Not again, brother. This one wasn't my fault.
I'll bring the bag.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to.
Hey, what's up, man? What do you think we should do today?
While this may seem like a straight-up home invasion, it's actually a much more complicated scenario and test. In self-defense, some situations are nearly impossible to fight and win at, such as in this case having 4 armed attackers storm your apartment. Scenario, I wanted to create a circumstance where we would test to see how well the contenders assess the situation in order to decide against fighting to survive, and to see if they will then be able to gather enough information to understand what's really going on to find a solution. What the contenders don't know is that in this situation, the brother stole money from the gang, which they are here to reclaim. Yet the brother isn't set to give the money back. And if the contenders won't be able to detect what's happening and convince the brother to act otherwise, the situation will lead to dire consequences.
Where's my money? It's my money. It's not your money. You're gonna die. Where is my? Yo, bro, you can them up. You're a fighter. Where is my money? 1. It's our money. What money are you looking for? It's our money. 2. This money? It's our money. Where is my money? I'm not giving you the money. It's our money. You can find it later. I'm counting. 1. Guys, I don't know what money he's talking about. There's money here. This is too little. We need more money. Where is the money? I'm not giving them. I'm not giving them the money. 1. I'm not giving them the money. Which money? 2. You know what money you're talking about? Yes. Now it's yours. I don't know what you're talking about.
Although Gabriel realized that this was a near impossible fight to win and made the call to comply, he didn't get to the bottom of what was happening and did not show enough assertiveness to make the brother give the money back.
You were so close. I don't even know if we're doing that. Too many guys is not the fight. Well, first that we passed the first test to realize that this is an unwinnable situation. Yeah. But Gabriel was very close that he didn't demand the brother to give the money.
and then he still got killed. Yet while Gabriel chose not to fight, not everyone did the same.
Sitting at home, my brother, who so far has been a piece of work, like leaning on the wall, and all of a sudden, all these guys enter with weapons and knives. My first thought, my brother set me up. We told him, I got money, come rob my brother, we'll split it. They're here to kill me. Fight.
So I go and sit down on the sofa, and then I see suddenly like a flood of people.
You hate that Jackie Chan, you gotta kick the table at him.
Sprint at them full speed without analyzing anything that's going on.
This was the first part of the test. If you identify that, oh, this is not a fight situation.
And what happens?
I'll keep this.
Okay.
I'll let you watch.
Okay. Would I do that in real life? Probably not. Yeah, I don't know what I would do. But this was my problem. This is when I started to go full attack mode right away. And this would be a terrible pattern that would repeat itself throughout the rest of the season.
These things have been intense, and I've learned from the other scenarios beforehand that we need to be on our guard.
Bro, cable kick. Jackie Chan type shit. Smacking with the two of them with a table.
That may have been a little bit on that side. The threat was very intense. While I think Shane could have decided not to fight, I also admit that the attackers rushed at him more aggressively than toward the other contenders, potentially skewing the scenario for him. Which is unfortunate, but something that is difficult to avoid due to the complexity of the show, and since the human element is always present. As much as I hate to admit it, such skewing is bound to happen at one point or another to all the contenders, and it's something to learn and improve upon as the show continues to grow and evolve. Despite Shane unfortunately experiencing a more intense initial confrontation, the three contenders all decided to respond by attacking back, raising the question if any of the four other contenders will manage to successfully complete the whole scenario.
I want somebody to throw that fucking table. I'm throwing the table. I'm sitting there, boom, flipping the table.
That scenario, very dynamic, very fast.
They need an American version because in America, motherfuckers running in with Dracos and ARPs and Glocks with the switch.
And then instantly I thought, even if I take this one guy down, there's three others. I could basically end this pretty quick. So I decided to try to de-escalate.
You died. Man, you're a kid. Where is my money? Money right there. Money right there. Take the money. Get out. That's too little. Where is the real money? I'm giving them the money. Are you blind? It's right there.
Febreze. Love your plugins but wish you had more scent control? Meet the Febreze Plug Scent Booster. Enjoy the same 50 days of continuous scent as Febreze Plug, including a cord for flexible placement options and a boost button for extra scent. Febreze Plug Scent Booster.
What time is it? It should be 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8:03.
The neurologist called me and said, you know, I'm sorry to tell you, your husband does have Alzheimer's. I'm going to...
You level 5 rat? You don't deserve clean water.
Level 10 trash also dares to act tough.
This is my water station now. Get out.
Damn.
What money are they talking about? The money that he stole from me, and I'm taking it back. I'll give you $10. 1. Man, you will find it. 2, 3.
Randy was very close to solving the scenario, but he missed the final piece that would have changed everything.
In hindsight, when they started to do the countdown, what I should have said is, wait, stop. You're motivated by the money. If this was not the money, then what money are you talking about? I can feel my brain looping. I just don't understand what piece of information there's missing.
And then, without any of the contenders fully solving the situation yet, only 3 were left to give the final try.
I think the yellow gonna get it probably. I don't know. He's a on go type of guy.
Gang invasion was so scary. It's already such a small space, and to fall into that situation with no information, because I don't know what my brother's been up to. My initial thought was, do I really know him that well? What if he just dies and then the situation ends? It's not the worst outcome for me.
Guys, relax. Take it whatever you want. Money.
What the f? Relax.
It's 5-on-1, and one of them's got a knife to his throat. Lose-lose situation. Take on any of these guys, I'm going to cop a wrench straight to the top of the head, so I knew that wasn't an option.
Okay. It's not your money. It's my money. Bro, you're fighting.
I'm just trying to talk as much as I can, get as much information as I can.
Where's the money? The money? There's some right there. There's some. Eat out of it. Listen. Where is my money? I see you got it. Okay, I got you.
And then I find out that my brother did have some money for these people.
No, you're right. Give them the money. Why? You're a fighter. You can. No. Told him, give him the money. Money is not the most important thing in your life.
I told him 2 or 3 times, give him the money. He eventually listened.
Okay, man. Okay. Right there. Under the sofa. Take it.
You have it? On your knees. Put your head down. Don't look.
Take the money.
I would beat my brother ass.
On your knees.
All 3 contenders managed to figure out the situation and to convince the brother to give the money. Yet despite doing a great job at the escalation, Sensei Seth decided to fight back at the very end and got hit by a wrench.
Well, he stabbed 2 of them already.
If I go down, there's a good chance to kill me anyway. He was occupied. I immediately was like, this is the best time I've got. Sucks. I probably would have done. I was really debating letting you die.
And then it was time to find out the real solution.
How much time does this video got left? That's almost over. These videos go by kind of fast.
What are we talking about? What money? I don't owe them. You've been living here rent-free for 2 years and you have money? Yeah, man, sorry. Where's the money? Where's the money? Yo, this is between me and him. Where's the money? Where's the money in the mouth seat? Where's the money?
Whoa, man.
Is he, what now? Well, this isn't the first time this has happened. I have some bags. We're gonna have to make him fit because you guys, yeah. Then we'll all look for the money together. We should be able to find it.
That's so stupid.
With all the home invasion scenarios done, and before revealing the scores for all the contenders, they still had one more surprise ahead of them at the Very Bad Hotel, the establishment where they will be living for the entire championship.
How much time left? Oh, yeah, I got time for another little thing.
In order to give the most unique experience to the contenders, I decided to host them at the very unique Very Bad Hotel. But besides being surprised by the hotel itself, I'm sure this is exactly what you were expecting. They had one more surprise challenge ahead of them. This entire hotel is ours. There's no one else. The entire staff of the hotel is there only for us. First and foremost, I want you to get settled in. And before we do that, we'll make a Hunger Games out of it. These are actually official USB stickers. Get them online now. Grab yours. And you'll see a number. That wasn't too bad. It's very simple. Some of the doors are locked, some of the rooms are open. Some are nicer and bigger than others. The first person gets 10 seconds head start. You can choose any room and he can claim it. After 10 seconds, the second person goes, has a 10-second head start.
My luck, which is no luck. I'm gonna get the worst room on the planet.
I'm pretty sure what happened is Rokas didn't want to be responsible for assigning rooms because he knew there was a tiny bed in one of them. So he just left it up to us.
You can go through the entire building and check all the rooms, but then others are going to start snagging them as well. It's your strategy. And then it was time for the Hotel Hunger Games to begin. Ready? Go.
2, 1, go down. I'm getting the cool room wherever it is up here. There's a room out there. It's going to get power. 3, 2, 1, go. Wait one. We're not trying to figure out which ones, but they're not numbered.
I think some people just get.
3, 2, 1, go. Two, 1, go. One, go. Two, 1, go back.
You're taking the
Oh, terrible. Oh, no, terrible. Oh, no. Shit, I guess I'm just gonna bite it. Oh, cozy? No. Yo, you guys. That's okay, I don't need anything. I need nothing. I'm fine just like this. On my tiny bed. It's perfectly sized for a person my size, so. You? God damn it, Sam. Oh, you have access to the light. Oh, yeah. Get out of here. I have the key though.
And now it is time for the USB-C crib special. What was your strategy? My strategy is as soon as I saw the door open and I saw the windows open, so I thought if I have a need for escape, then I've got a window to get out. You already done it.
Welcome to my crib, MTV.
Would I want a room with a window?
Nothing creepy whatsoever.
You happy with your choice?
I thought I was gonna have like half of this bed and like a hole in the ground. I'm so happy right now.
TV a little small.
You're cool, ready? I'm ready. It almost feels like you're some sort of something. Yeah, a little bit.
I feel sorry for Gabrielle, but you'll find out why.
Yeah. I know. The time is oh no.
Ooh, that's a good room.
All the toys.
I got in here first. I put myself down. We went to reconvene with everybody else, and this little sneakily weasel snuck into my room. You didn't follow the rules. And just put his parts all over my bed. I rightfully came into the room, put my stuff down, and then I walk over to Josh, who's like in his room. He's like, "I'm great." I come back, and this squatter.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll give it to you.
My room, I think I got the best room in the house. I'm a fan of minimalism. I don't really need a giant bed or anything. This bed is
I love
actually
big
kind of
beds.
perfectly my size. I'm the average height. I looked it up the other day. The average height in Lithuania is 5'11". Luckily, I'm the average height of a man in China. I looked it up. No, it's true. It's true. I'm pretty short too, so luckily I fit really cleanly underneath the ceiling in my chair. I feel good. I just feel blessed. I think the other guys would want me to be mad that I picked the room with the smallest bed, but really, they don't know that I got everything I wanted.
And you had no second thoughts, and you didn't try to get another room.
I didn't have any second thoughts.
Yo, come check out my crib, y'all. Look, right here, it says Karma. I'm all into that Karma. Look, I like my bed. It's all nestled in there, nice and cozy. You can't really see it right now, but this view, man, it's off the hook right here. And then I come in here, got my shower. Look, I like to take a shower like this. I don't want to be too comfortable in there because I'm hard, you know? I've got everything I need. This is the perfect room. Shane, is this yours? You put that there? Yeah, you're exactly where you need to be. Karma is a I don't cuss, but I write it on the wall.
And now, as the contenders settled into their living space, it is time to reveal the scores for the second challenge. While Gabriel was close to solving the fourth scenario, he had a series of misfortunes earlier on, leaving him with a single point.
Dang.
Josh showed some peak de-escalation skills, but choosing to fight in multiple scenarios left him with 2 points. Both Dennis and Nathan had some standout moments, but in the end, when compared to the others, they were left with a middle tier point. Randy had a mix of good and not as good decisions, but his overall performance led him to stand out, leading him with 5 points. While Shane was one of the only 2 contenders to run away in the first challenge, and then he showed some great deterring skills, hitting his brother with a wrench and getting into a fight in the fourth scenario left him with 6 points, while Adrian made good decisions in every scenario, leaving him with 7 points. And finally, for strategically running away and managing to find a great solution in almost all of the scenarios, Sensei Seth got the top score in the challenge.
Not
With
bad.
6 more challenges left, and with a third challenge on the morrow, everything could still change.
This is a good show. I like watching this. But we're going to end it here. I'm not going to watch no more this time stream again, but appreciate any and everybody that tuned in, checked out stream, like, subscribe, the notification bell for more SoSoCertified. Check me out on all social media platforms by the same name. Check out my links on my description, my channel for my other accounts, social media accounts, and my Cash App if you want to donate and all of the good stuff. Till later today when I stream Call of Duty Modern Warfare and some more stuff.